Hi kids, good morning and good afternoon students, grade 6th. Today we're going to learn about adding and subtracting fraction. Again, can we read all together? Adding and subtracting fractions. So adding the same denominator. For example, we have 2 over 9 plus 5 over 9. Again, kids, when you say the same denominator, what does it mean? Where is the denominator? Very good. The denominator is below or under. And the upper part is what you called the numerator. Very good. So 2 is numerator and 9 is the denominator. Again, 5 is numerator and 9 is the denominator. Do you understand, kids? So again, adding the same denominator. So 2 over 9 plus 5 over 9. So you can see they have the same denominator, right? Which is 9. Correct. So what we're going to do first is keep the denominator the same, which means the denominator is 9. Very good. So now let's proceed to add the numerator. So 2 plus 5 is equals to 7 over 9. Very good. That's it. So 2 over 9 plus 5 over 9 is equals to 7 over 9. Correct. That's it. Very easy. Do you understand, kids? Okay, next example. We have 6 over 10 plus 2 over 10. So they have the same denominator, which is 10. So again, let's proceed to add the numerator. So 6 plus 2 is equals to 8. Therefore, 8 over 10. So 6 over 10 plus 2 over 10 is equals to 8 over 10. That's it. That is the correct answer. Do you understand, kids? Again, this is how you add the fraction with the same denominator. This is what I call the denominator. And now we're going to talk about adding different denominator, which is not the same or unlike. So we have here, kids, 3 over 5 plus 3 over 2. Or rather, 3 over 5 plus 3 over 2. Yes, correct. Is equals to, you can see they have the different denominator, which is not the same. So what we're going to do first, we're going to get the common denominator of each numbers. Okay, so we have here 3 over 5 and 3 over 2 times 2 times 2. And the other one is times 5. When you multiply the upper side, which is the numerator, and you have to multiply it to its denominator. So we have here 3 over 5 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 3, or rather 3 times 2 is equals to 6 over 10. So 3 times 2 is equals to 6, and 5 times 2 is equals to 10. Okay, next, 3 times 5 is equals to 15, and 2 times 5 is equals to 10. And now, you can see, kids, we have now the same denominator, which is 10. Okay, and the next steps you're going to do is to add both of them, because they have now the same denominator. So 6 plus 15 is equals to 21. Therefore, and kids, always keep the denominator the same, which is 10. So 3 over 5 plus 3 over 2 is equals to 21 over 10. Correct. That's it. And that is the correct answer. And that is how you add the the fraction with has different denominator. All you have to do is to get the common denominator. Okay, kids, I have something. You can find a common denominator any way that you like. But here's a trick that can always used. So multiply each side by the opposite sides of denominator, which is we already did a while ago. Again, kids, multiply each side by the opposite sides of denominator. Remember that. Next, subtracting the same denominator. Again, kids, 5 is our numerator, 8 is our denominator. Again, 2 is our numerator, and 8 is our denominator. So it says subtracting the same denominator, which is 8. So we have 5 over 8 minus 2 over 8 is equals to 5 minus 2 is equals to 3, right? And then keep the denominator the same, which is 8. So the answer is 3 over 5. That's it. Next example, we have 10 over 11 minus 6 over 11. So we have to keep the denominator the same, which is 11. Therefore, 10 minus 6 is equals to 4. Very good. So the final answer is 4 over 11. That's it. This is how you subtract the same denominator of the fractions. Just keep the denominator the same. And next, how about subtracting different denominator? So we have here 7 over 9 minus 2 over 3 is equals to, again kids, we're going to, correct, get the common denominator of each fractions. So 3 times 7 is equals to 21 over 27. Very good. And 2 over 3 times 9 times 9. So 2 times 9 is equals to 18. And 3 times 9 is equals to 27. So you can see now, kids, they have the same denominator. So what we're going to do? Second step, we're going to both minus or subtract them both. So we have 21 minus 18 and keep the denominator the same, which is 27. So therefore, 21 minus 18 is 3 over 27. So the answer is 3 over 27. Again, this is how you subtract the difference denominator. You have to get the common denominator of each fraction. Do you understand, kids? That is so simple. Okay, so let's proceed. Adding and subtracting mixed numbers. So we have here adding the same denominator, adding the different denominator, and later on we're going to talk about the subtracting the same denominator and subtracting different denominator. So first we're going to adding the same denominator. So for example, we have here mixed number and fractions, and 1 and 3 over 8 plus 1 over 8. So they have the same denominator, which is 8. Very good. So they have the same denominator, which is 8. Then put the number 1, the whole number, because there is no whole number, right? So you have to put it here, and then 3 plus 1 is equals to 4. Then keep the denominator the same, which is 8. Therefore, 1 and 3 over 8 plus 1 over 8 is equals to 1 and 4 over 8. Again, kids, always remember, if you have mixed number, always reduce it to the lowest term, which is 1 and 1. If you answer this one, is it correct? Yes, it is. When you answer this one, is it correct too? Yes, it is. Next, we have 2 and 5 1 over 5. What 5? Sorry. Again, we have 2 and 1 over 5 plus 4 and 2 over 5. So you can see we have still the same denominator, which is 5. Then 2. First, all we're going to do is to add the whole number, which is 2 plus 4 is equals to 6. Then proceed. 1 plus 2 is equals to 3, and then keep the denominator the same, which is 5. Do you understand? Okay, let's proceed to adding different denominator. So 3 and 2 over 3 plus 4 and 3 over 4. So again, first we have to add the whole number, which is 3 plus 4 is equals to 7. Then proceed to the fraction. So 2 times 4 is equals to 8, and 3 times 4 is equals to 12. Then 3 times 3 is equals to 9, and 4 times 3 is equals to 12. So now you can see they have the same denominator, which is 12, and then we can proceed to addition. 8 plus 9 is equals to 17, and keep the denominator the same. Kids, you can see we have here the improper fraction and whole number, which is mixed number, and then the improper fraction. So you can reduce it to like this. So the answer is 8 and 5 over 12. Understand? Okay, let's proceed to subtracting the same denominator. We have 5 and 4 over 7 minus 3 over 7. They have the same denominator, which is 7. So again, we would have whole number, which is 5, and then proceed to fraction. So 4 minus 3 is equals to 1, then keep the denominator the same. Very good. So the answer is 5 over 5 and 1 over 7. So that is the answer. That is. So we have here 6 and 4 over 5 minus 1 and 3 over 5. They have the same denominator, which is 5, right? So 6 minus 1 is equals to 5. Very good. So 4 minus 3 is equals to 1. Correct. So the answer is 5 and 1 over 5. Very good. So now, last, subtract the different denominator. For example, we have 9 and 4 over 5 minus 3 over 8. So again, kids, we don't have any whole number, which is only 9, right? So let's proceed to 4 over 5 and 3 over 8. So first, again, we're going to get the common denominator, and we can multiply each 8 and the other one is 5 to get the common denominator, which is 40. So 4 times 8 is equals to 32. 5 times 8 is equals to 40. Correct. So 3 times 5 is equals to 15, and 8 times 5 is equals to 40. So you can see we have now the same denominator, which is 40. So 32 minus 15 is equals to 17. Correct. So therefore, 9 and 17 over 40. Do you understand, kids? This is how you subtract the different denominator of mixed number. Okay. So now let's proceed to our quiz. Again, kids, don't forget to write your name or nickname. Will do. And then, don't forget to write your number. Okay? So we have here addition. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then subtraction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then mix numbers. Addition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A total of 15. But I'm going to give you plus 5 points. So total of 20 points. Again, kids, you don't need to copy all of this. You don't need to copy all of this. Just write the answer. Do you understand? Thank you, kids. Goodbye and good luck.